Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. On return, here's Anthony Gould. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Here we go. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Get 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, and they go right back to him. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down comer.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Great. Set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It goes for 32 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Great. Set.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A play fake now hurts the throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Left side pulled in by Pittman. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Let's go! 18! 5 in! Let's go!
That one nabbed by Warren. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 38 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go! Here we go!
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Unlock Ryan! Unlock Ryan! Come on! Come on! Set! 3!
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. Down to the 10. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Up to the races, middle of the field. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second down carry for Taylor. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
18 Rattler. Ready, Dragon 60. Ready.
He's got it. Complete to Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. That's completed right side. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Hurts to throw. He hurdles past him. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Looking inside the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Check.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-14 our score. We'll return to the link right after this.
Okay.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That side is reeled in by Warren. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That is good for an Indianapolis first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection we see with QBs and tight ends.
Taylor hit and the ball is loose. And the Birds got to it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down Colts.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down from the 42.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Get it. 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, D. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Panther 11, Panther, let's go. Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Ready.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Play fake, it's Richardson. It is caught left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19 Lions. Ready, right?
To the air on his first down, Richardson finds his man over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Richardson on first and 10. Just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Master 19, charge.
Throwing again, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. So that brings up fourth and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time right. Go right side. Caught by Smith. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. That one connects. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Eagles first down.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
17. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cover 19. Ready? 18. Cougar 19. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he has this down to the 34. Getting 24 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Richardson on 3rd. Completed over the middle. He is rocked. That ball's free. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Running in the red zone. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 1-score game before halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Getting another shot at 2 here.
Panther 11. 2. Mustang 19.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Great.
First down throwing for Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Red. 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead just before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
First down throw here from Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Looking to throw. No, they get him yet again. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. Runs around him. He's got space. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ain't no other king in his rap thing, make siblings. Nothing for my children. What? They disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Eagles 34.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Gould on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Taylor now, up the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Taylor again. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's good for a couple of yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
Okay,
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action with Richardson. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready? Pat the 60, pat the...
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready?
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Big Lion, go!
Running right, this is Taylor. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down.
Check 60, check!
Back to throw it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Takes away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
63.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the call tappage after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Gain 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Panther 60.
They give to Taylor, right side. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Knocked down by Devon Campbell.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
He's a gift to Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Brings up 2nd and
8. Ready, set.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
34. Renato Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Cade, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Go.
A play fake now hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense is flying around and making the play.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Hurts on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Great. Trimmer.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd and less than a yard.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Colts in the nickel set on 3rd. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. On 4th down, Hurts. That's complete to Goddard. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Barkley. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
Brings up second and goal.
No touch it. No touch it.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Hurry, let's go.
Here's a handoff for Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that.
They did it! He made the interception! Andrew Makuba makes the play.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
No touch it. No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Gonna run with Barkley. And he's not gonna reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. It's Barkley again. And he won't get it done here as they close in on him for the loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Hurts now on third and goal. He rolls to his right. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles come through to tie it in the fourth. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Eagles 48, Colts 47. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick, Packers 6.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a fourth quarter lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
So the Colts and Richardson going to go for 2 here.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the
Cougar 19.
Back now, pressure coming. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Swift felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Great. No touch.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Crowd left Yeti. Not anyone, huh? Yeti.
He's back to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They run it with Saquon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trailing by 5. Second down now, they need 7. Play action, Hurts has it. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here we go, here we go.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Now a handoff to Taylor. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready, go.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Here he is to throw. Hurts fumbles. Oh, the Colts got to it first. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push the lead up to 12.
60, Eagles 48. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They go play fake with Hurts. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts. Connects on the crosser. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. All right, here we go. 2nd down. It's Hurts once again. And that's probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Come on. 18, Robert. Panther, 7 Pirates.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get it.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back third down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
The Eagles go dime for this third down call.
Deputy! 60 by...
Here he goes, third and long. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock, so we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided.
Let's go, 18, find it!
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And he puts some air under this one, right side. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. One loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.